By voice character, I don't just mean Alan, I also mean solitary man fights dragon to save soaking wet princess. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's very, you know, man is looking for his wife. Prince saves damsel in distress. Like, that is very what is happening with quite like a weak characterization of Alan and Alice and their relationship and all of the other characters as well. So I don't disagree with you. I think that I just feel compelled enough by some of the cooler stuff to be like, I think that if there wasn't an Alan Wake 2 that a bunch of people said was really good, then I might feel less positively about it. But I think that it is the thing of like, you know, people have said that Alan Wake 2 is really good and Control is really good, that makes me feel a bit more positively about it. And if we lived in a world where Control didn't exist and Alan Wake 2 didn't exist, I think that I would probably be like, ugh, this game was kind of whatever, a bit disappointing, and would not necessarily think about it again. Maybe. So I can hear that for sure. Okay, we are gonna get into the DLC.
You write your masterpiece. I will love you for.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger.
Sorry. I think... Is this how I start the special episode?
Previously on Alan Wake.
Here we go.
Something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive and used her to make me write a horror story that came true.
I'll bring her back.
Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Alan?
I saved Alice, then wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone somewhere beyond our world.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
The signal.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness, it consumed you, changed you. You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the...
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
Wow, like a David Lynch movie.
Can't believe it.
I had a disturbing feeling of deja vu. I had no idea why I was here or where I had been before this moment. But something was waiting for me at the back of the diner.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
I also think that Alan's voiceover...
I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with...
Okay, loving the voice distortion. I also think that Alan's voiceover and narration are like super cringy, and they definitely take away from things that could have a stronger effect without it. So for example, if a lot of this was happening without Alan's voice being like, I had a strange sense of deja vu, and this diner had a surreal, dreamlike quality, then I think it would hit different.
With you. I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Okay, everyone's kind of translucent. Translucent. The repetition of previous events, but weirder, is Lynch. Very Lynch. Yes, indeed. The familiar made strange, otherwise known as the uncanny. Yeah, there's the thing about kind of like, and we can come back to this depending on where the episode goes, but I think that like in a lot of Lynch's work, the repetition of something that you've seen before, but weirder or different, because sometimes it's not necessarily stranger, but it is different somehow. It's the same but different. It often, that kind of thing makes you recontextualize everything that you saw before, and the way that he does it is like very arresting and very thought-provoking. I'm thinking about like Mulholland Drive, for example, or Lost Highway, and yeah, we'll see where this game goes with it, is what I'll say.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Don't go into the dark. I feel like I know hair, but my arms bend back. I think one of the better kind of versions of that in games is episode 5 of Life is Strange. It's just so fucking good. And I think that like I think the majority of Life is Strange doesn't have like a Lynchian surrealism to it, but episode 5 obviously does, and it does it so well.
Listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons.
Ooh.
It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it.
Okay, you don't need to tell me that things are a
This is
metaphor.
not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful.
Interesting.
I will try to find a better point of contact.
I didn't understand Zane's message, and knowing where I was didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure.
Yeah, so I did get the impression that Alan was stuck in the dark place from that ending, so...
What the hell was that?
Time to logically eliminate some lumberjacks. Yep.
The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
This is cool. I think, again, like, the exposition at any given point really undercuts some of the, like, cooler, weird, creepy, or surreal vibes that the game manages to give off.
Get your lunchbox.
Is that it? Nice. Okay. Let me out of here!
Zane! Wait for me!
The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
Run! Run, Alan, run! Into the light. Okay. There's no manuscript pages here, so... Okay, we're in the house. Great, now we're back in the woods. Thankfully it was not for long. Oh, hello. It's a little bear. Sup, bear? Oh. There's a manuscript
I knew
page.
it was my writing, but the words were jumbled dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds, slippery stone's throw away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. Had to go on. She was startled by the phone. The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
Follow the signal. Hey, it's the name of the episode.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something. Towards Zane? Something had shifted. The dark place was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still.
So a lot of the sound design and the way that it's going between like strange like eerie silence and the intense kind of scary sounds is... Oh.
The town itself turned against Wick. Cars flew toward him. They cracked bone and crushed muscle. It oozed hate. I wanted to bury him.
Follow the GPS signal. Okay. Fuck you, car. Jesus. Yikes, that would hurt. Actually, I'm pretty sure it would straight up kill you. Yeah, it would straight up kill you. But it's okay, because nothing makes sense, because we're in the dark place. Wow. God, the screaming in my ears is really... something. Shotgun! Yay! Okay. Don't know what the shotgun is doing in this general store, but I'll take it. The blue-collar workers are back. Okay.
Everything I saw was familiar, and yet it wasn't.
Wow, thank you for describing that to us.
Hello. I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying.
You must face yourself. Follow.
Oh! The GPS system was supposed to lead me to Zane, but the shifts were interfering with it. I had to keep trying. I wouldn't survive alone. The changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great hand had reached down and scooped it up. Everything felt erratic, unstable.
I don't know how, I mean, you know, there are some pretty bad best-selling writers, but I don't know how you were a best-selling writer, Alan. Because every time you narrate something, it makes things worse. The thing with the words floating around and then they turn into objects is pretty neat, though. Okay, how do I... Sarah Breaker. It's the Alan Wake cutout, but it's Sarah Breaker. Sarah Breaker, Bright Fool's finest, the red-hot cop chick with a lightning-fast boomstick. Her debut book, The Only Girl in the Bookhouse, delves deep into the double life of having a successful law enforcement career while being involved in a secret society. How does Daddy's Little Trooper fit into an old-fashioned fraternity? Huh. Looks like there's some drama there. But again, I don't think that was ever really particularly explored with Sarah as a character. Daddy's Little Red Hot Trooper. Yeah, there's a lot potentially going on there that makes me feel uncomfortable, but not necessarily in a bad way. It's just interesting for them to bring that in now. In a way that I don't feel like it was before.
Where are you? Look, I'm trying to follow your goddamn signal.
The dark place is playing tricks on you. You're still going deeper. I'm trying to guide you, but it's hard.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop sinking.
What? This is bullshit.
It's happening again. Brace yourself.
I was running after Zane, and he was telling me I was going too deep. It was ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being hindered by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
Right, that seems sensible. Fucking hell, you guys. Or up here, I guess. Oh, memory.
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
I remembered this. This happened before we found Barry.
That's right, it did.
The playground. Wake's pathetic memories of the Wonder Years and the contrary little boy pretending he didn't miss his father he never knew. It surged up and beat Wake down. Merry-go-rounds and slides, eager to cave in his head.
I like the weird little television sets. I feel like some of the only character information that I have about Alan is that I'm supposed to think that he has a loving relationship with his wife and his best friend, when by all accounts they clearly don't. And his father wasn't around, and he has some kind of thing about his absent father. Which is kind of like boo fucking who doesn't have an absent father, you know? Church events, full schedule: Sunday school, Sundays, Bible study, Mondays, Bright Falls Knitting Club sessions, alternate Wednesday evenings, Deerfest Candle Night, September 14th, Deerfest Morning Service, September 15th, the Presbyterian Choir of Watery Visit, September 28th, Annual Charity Bake Sale, October 3rd. Okay. Into the church.
I had to find the key to get the door open.
No thank you. It's funny because there's a lot about this that I like, but I think that a lot of it would be hitting harder if like some of the character work and story work in the main game had been better.
The world was changing, twisting, out of control. It was too big on the inside. He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost. He couldn't find the exit.
Asshole.
But I'm gonna let it cook because this stuff about Alan needing to face himself or whatever seems like it could be going somewhere interesting.
The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire.
Boom, boom, boom. Ah! Ah! Wow, that didn't go well. Okay. Let's try that again.
The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire.
Okay, this is hard.
The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire. I would have to find my way out of here on my own.
This is pretty neat, though. Oh! Nice. Oopsie daisy. It's interesting that it was the word climb instead of the word ladder, but...
Zane left me a page. He was trying to help me.
Real. Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? I'm a figment of your imagination, just like pretty much everything else you see here. Maybe even you.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're right. Everything that happened before made perfect sense, but this is insane. Good catch, Al.
Okay. Okay, look, I gotta get going. The GPS...
GPS, yeah, I know. Follow the signal. Got it.
Okay. Once again.
So, anywho, I'm here to help
Not
you.
the friend I would have picked.
The thing is, you need to get a grip, alright?
You nag the way the real Barry does. You know that?
Well, hey, you know, be fair. It's not my fault you think I'm annoying.
I don't think you're annoying.
Al, baby, relax, it's cool. Just try to stay on the ball here. You need to do what Zane tells you. He's been here for ages. He's like the expert.
I am kind of disappointed that Zane is
Anyway,
actually a
if
person.
this is insane, and it's all from your mind, what's that say about you?
Fine, enough. I can't believe I was actually happy to see you.
Oh, come on. Don't shit a shitter, Al. Deep down, you're always happy to see me. Can't lie to yourself, know what I'm saying?
I must be a sucker for punishment.
You? No, really? And I always thought you went out of your way to avoid trouble.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
Again, this is meant to be his best friend, so...
I think the signal's pointing towards that thing in the distance.
Yeah, that'd be the Biltmore sawmill.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't know anything you don't. So why don't you ask yourself that? Huh? Maybe you saw a sign for it back in the real world, or maybe... Ooh, Mama! Hey, Al! I guess the pen is mightier.
If you complete that sentence, you're fired.
Mightier than the sword.
You're fired.
Aww.
Boom. I don't know what the pump was. Firework. books. Tools. Shotgun ammo, yes please. God. Scared. Apologies that I am not really speaking that much right now. Boom, boom, boom. Assholes. Try and catch me now. Oh.
You know, you're gonna have to make your way across it. Thinking the solution probably has something to do with those words.
Really? You think?
Yeah, you should probably use them.
Your insight is staggering.
Duh, I know.
Okay, so it's just a little mini game where I try and catch the words to build a bridge. Is that?
See, this is the way things should be. I give advice and you follow. That's when things go right. You get up to something on your own, that's when the trouble starts.
Oh, okay.
That's horseshit.
Thought I was gonna fall to my death.
Al, I'm not saying anything you haven't come up with first. Figment, remember?
This kind of thing could drive a man insane.
No! This is great! And it's probably therapeutic for you too.
Right, okay, no, I was meant to fall down there, I guess. Oh, Cynthia Weaver. The Lady of the Light, the cloud of gloom in the well-lit room. Weaver's difficult and uncompromising life is illuminated in Cynthia Weaver, Carrying the Torch, an enlightening and occasionally harrowing biography by Ellen Adams, who was an intern at the Bright Falls Record until under Weaver's editorship. I love this where the different characters have their own books or are authors themselves. There is something pretty interesting about that in the context of like
words littering the landscape. His books common and discarded, like mud beneath his feet. Hardbacks, paperbacks, turned against him. Trash. Just cheap trash.
I had seen weird transmissions of myself before, but not like this. The version of myself I saw now sounded insane. like a demented storm who is out to torment and destroy his protagonist.
Wow, maybe some self-hatred going on, Alan. In the sense of like people writing their own stories and blah blah blah. Oh, they're books. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Ow, come on. You gotta be careful.
I'm dead. If I was Alan, I would hate myself too. Yeah, no, for real. For real. Okay, the birds being books now is pretty cool, I gotta say.
Those are bad words. Bad words.
Ah! Dead. I think the thing is that you can't like put the flashlight away, you know what I mean? So I'm like, how do I... How do I get through here without accidentally setting something off?
Ow, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words. Bad words.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Dead. Oh, this is really hard. If it flies, it burns.
Ow, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words. Bad words.
God, okay. Phew. Here we go. Here we go. Again, fun, clever, interesting gameplay design in this segment, though. This is really this game doth give and doth taketh away.
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up through the ground, flickering madly and spitting sparks. In the shadows, Wake saw far too many figures advancing eagerly, already tasting the kill. Enough!
Okay, this is just too weird. You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
That's just the way this place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head.
Nice. Okay, sorry. Shit. I can like run to each light. Yeah, I gotta say this episode's got some neat stuff in it. Come on, come on. There we go. Whew. Nice, okay. That was cool. Wheels. Car time. You know, I love driving.
You need to get that door open before you can get into the warehouse. That's the way forward.
If I'm making this up, why is it so complicated?
Because you're a complicated man, and no one understands you. But I'm talking...
Barry.
Let's just get in the car and see where we go. Let's ride. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Ah! Oh shit. Okay. No, my lights are back. My lights are back. There we go. Nice. Where's the other car? I don't wanna walk when I can drive. Oh, come on, you assholes. There we go. Let's ride. Literally just to there, but that's fine. Whoops. There we go. Nice pump action shotgun. Some goodies. And let's get in my ride. items. And for what? And for what? I can hear one of you bitches running around. I can hear another one of you bitches running around. Memory, okay. Ooh, flare. Hunt. Don't know what that did, but okay.
Hey, what are you up to? I thought this was my side of the bed.
Right.
He entered the trap, surrounded by enemies. Wake had nowhere to run.
I'm so sick of you.
Damn it!
Whew. An even better flashlight. A heavy-duty lantern.
Oh, that's never a good sound, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
Sorry, I realize I feel like I haven't been doing much commentary wise. I don't think I've had much to say. Collectible alarm clock? Okay. And also I think I might be getting a bit tired.
you're not even doing it.
Well, my allergies are definitely
I think that there's a sense in which, like, you know, there'll be a minute where something interesting happens, and I'll be like, ooh, like, I've got all this to say about all of the stuff that could be happening, or blah, blah, blah. And then there's just a long stretch where there's not a lot that's happening besides from me, like, fighting my way through areas, which I think after a while starts getting a bit boring. But I said this before, and I think I still feel the same now that we're, like, in the DLC stage and the main game is done, which is that, like, I think that some variation really would have done this game good, in terms of, like, gameplay variation and that kind of facilitating some more focus on some of the thematic elements as well. Like, I think that when it did finally change up a lot of the gameplay and add some of these, like, new elements and did some, like, cool, interesting new things, that was cool, and I was, you know, feeling engaged about that. But it's very, like, up and down.
Stop it! They're waiting for us downstairs.
No,
We don't have time for Alan.
Run out.
I knew she wasn't really here, but she still made my heart ache. I had saved Alice, but I wasn't even sure when that happened. Was it days ago? Weeks? Longer? I had no way of knowing.
How do I get out of here? So I gotta press the button and then, like, run up there? Like, I don't understand. Is there, like, I can't climb up there and I can't climb. What's going on? I can't climb this though. What is that? Like, come on. What a little, like, Alan can climb or move things as a treat would be good, huh? Just gonna look around a little bit more in case this... Oh, Alice Wake. nyctophobic beauty with the muserific booty. Wow. Okay. The soothing oasis in a seething crisis. The renowned and award-winning photographer's new coffee table book features intensely personal and intimate images from a life haunted by a husband who was never there. Writer's Muse, pre-orders accepted now. Now that is spicy. Does this feel like it is critiquing the game's own misogynistic construction of Alice as a character? Is that possible? Okay, well, I'm glad that I found that, but I really gotta know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough for the first time today, I think. Okay, yeah. I think I'm too tired to try this much longer. Sound the Sara needs a walkthrough klaxon. Okay. Go to the plank and push it over. What plank? There we go. Okay. Wow. Well, there you have it. Using a walkthrough is a pro gamer move. Thanks, Lost and Fairy. It's always for something very silly like that. Ah! Shit. That was funny.
Stop it! They're waiting for us downstairs. We don't have time for Alan.
I knew she wasn't really here, but she still made my heart ache. I had saved Alice, but I wasn't even sure when that happened. Was it days ago? Weeks? Longer? I had no way of knowing.
I want to read Writer's Muse, the book by Alice Wake, where she absolutely fucking destroys Alan. I also want to read the biography about Cynthia Weaver. Ah! Oh my god, stop. This is classic me. Wait, I forgot to get the memory. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the bridge. Oh, and now Alan's winded.
Stop it! They're waiting for us downstairs. We don't have time for Alan.
I knew she wasn't really here, but she still made my heart ache. I had saved Alice, but I wasn't even sure when that happened. Was it days ago? Weeks? Longer? I had no way of knowing.
Oh, stop it! This is crazy. Okay.
Stop it! They're waiting for us downstairs. We don't have time for Alan.
I knew she wasn't really here, but she still made my heart ache. I I had saved Alice, but I wasn't even sure when that happened.
There we go.
Was it days ago? Weeks? Longer? I had no way of knowing.
Made it. Ah! There we go. Alright. Okay. Slay. Where do we go from here? Oh, ladder.
Hey, lover. Come
Ew.
here. I've got something for you.
I could only hope that Alice was all right. I didn't know what happened to her after she left the dark place.
I can't wait to find out what happens to her after she left the dark place, because I'm really hoping that she wrote that book and absolutely destroyed Alan's reputation.
Zane? Is that you?
Fuck it.
Hey, hold that pose. That was a good one.
Like this?
Yeah, but smile a little more. No, that's too much. You want to look mysterious, maybe a little tough. You know how people go for those dangerous bad boys.
But I'm not dangerous.
Oh, come on. You write about terrible things all the time. People want to think that you're intimately familiar with them. You kill Casey in this book. You need to look a little bit like a murderer. Oh, that's good. Do that again. You look handsome.
And dangerous.
You know, I wasn't sure about the beard before, but I was wrong. It looks good on you.
The dark place is compulsory
Okay, I think we're
heterosexuality.
done.
Yeah, that's what
Great.
Alice's
I wanna
book
get
is
out
going to
of
be
this.
about.
Hey, things are looking up.
Guess danger is sexy.
Also, yes, that was
That was
Buffy the
when I was
Musical.
still working, when I felt
What's
like a
more
real
with
writer
feeling?
instead of a fraud. It was a good memory. I wished I hadn't seen it.
I don't know. I think it's another one of those things that indicate how weird your relationship with your wife was. Oh. We're in his penthouse apartment. Ooh. I'm getting the creeps. Yeah, I gotta say yet again that a lot of this horrible, creepy sound design is really good. And playing the game with headphones makes it hit.
Alan, you made it. This area of the dark place is calmer, at least for the time being. We can talk here, but we don't have much time.
Zane, how do I get out of here?
That's what you face. That's you, even as we speak.
Darkness. Darkness coming! Swept him away. Lost. He knew. He knew! He couldn't hold on. He knew there was no way out. Oh!
No, I'm right here,
All was
Zane.
going wrong.
That's not me. It's just,
Wrong.
I don't know, an echo, a hallucination. The dark
No,
presence.
the dark presence is not responsible for this. You are making this happen. You're trapped in your own nightmares. You are fighting yourself.
Wake didn't understand it. He would never make it. He would never wake up. He'd get swallowed up in the rising tide of darkness. It was coming. It was coming.
Shut up! Gah!
No, Alan, you mustn't.
his mind. The darkness wasn't so bad. It was in him. He felt it. He knew the voice spoke the truth. It was just too hard to think. He couldn't make sense of it. Couldn't. He wanted to go with the flow. Stop thinking and just let go.
Shit. Stop terrorizing me for 1 second, poltergeists. Everything else I can handle. There's gotta be batteries. There's gotta be batteries around here. We did it. Oh, okay, the silence is creeping me out again. Okay. Things are happening. No! Not the fucking doctor.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Really, way. Come on. Your delusions.
Ooh.
Why is this happening to me? Lodge. No. No. There's no way out. No way out. No way out. I need to get out of here. Get out. No. How do I get out of here?
Not this again. Yeah, it's to be continued. Okay. So, because that ended up being quite short, I'm thinking maybe I'll play the second episode of the DLC tonight. I've got mixed feelings about that one because I felt like it had some cool, interesting gameplay elements, visual elements. It seems like it's mainly just giving a sense of the fact that Alan is like trapped in some kind of loop in the dark place, which I don't want to give spoilers for Twin Peaks for anyone who hasn't watched Twin Peaks, but let's just say that it reminds me of something with regards to the end of the second season of Twin Peaks. And I haven't watched The Return yet, so yeah, but the end of season 2 of Twin Peaks has this thing which I am reminded of. Yeah. The girls who know. Yeah, I don't know. It was alright. It had some cool stuff. But I don't know.